Hello everyone and welcome to my first episode of the collection journey. I don't have a lot of things to work with and I'll have to do with what I have to do.
Imagination.
Today we will be talking about a certain console and 3 games on it that I want to specifically pick. The first one is the Nintendo DS Lite. This is the DS Lite I got a long time ago, not gonna lie, and it's still in pretty good condition. We also have this for the Game Boy Advance slot. This is the reason why I got it in the first place a long time ago, and I never really bought any Game Boy Advance games for it. You know, it's nice, it's perfect. I think it's one of the better consoles out there. I'm kinda sad that the DS Lite never got an XL version, because I would have definitely probably preferred that. This is one of my favorite consoles of all time. This literally fits in your pocket. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the Switch 2 is great and all, but it's so big. It's like so big and there's not much you can do with it. Well, you might be wondering, what are the games that I wanna talk about? Well, obviously, these are Nintendo DS games. These are Nintendo DS games dear to my heart, I bought a long time ago, and I want to keep in my library forever. These are 3 games I want to keep in my collection forever, even if remakes of these games come out. Good, I think you might all be knowing what these games are. The Professor Layton games. Yes. So first, I want to start with Curious Village. Yeah, what? But first I want to start with Professor Layton and the Curious Village. And my camera is not really focusing too much, but if you want to know, this is in Dutch. This is a game in Dutch, but the game itself is in English and the box is in Dutch. That's what it's about, yes, the box is in Dutch. I 100%ed this game. I got every single puzzle and I had fun with it. The only reason why I 100%ed this game is because I had it with me. Yes, that's literally the reason. I can just have it everywhere, and it's one of those games, it's one of those perfect games to just play a little bit once in a while, because you can save at any moment in this game. And I love that. As much as I don't like the box art of these games, I'm like, it's okay. Like these puzzles, I didn't really like them, but you know, I think it's fine because eventually they're just box art. I don't care about that, I care about the game. Like, Curious Village is a good start to Professor Layton. The game is also only like 10 hours long, even with the 100%, if you are decently good at puzzles. If you suck at puzzles, you're gonna be stuck on here for quite a while. But also, there are hint coins in the game that you can use to get hints. Some hints are really bad, but others are pretty helpful. These games are language locked. So the next game I want to talk about is Professor Layton and Pandora's Box, or as you know, as they say in Dutch, and the doors from Pandora. Yes, this is one with a Dutch title, and also it's played in Dutch. And this is the one I didn't get recently. Well, recently in the last 3 years. The other 2 I got in the last 3 years, but this one I got when I got a DS. It's one of those games like my parents got me because, you know, puzzles will make me smart. But I started liking puzzles because of this game. I started liking mathematics just because of this game. This is honestly one of the greatest games of all time. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It has a great story, which also in Curious Village, the one I showed previously. Of course you don't play the games for the story, but those puzzles and the story is like makes for a perfect point and click puzzle adventure. This one is just very nostalgic to me, has very nice puzzles, and honestly the atmosphere of this game is absolutely phenomenal. And the music still hits me to this day. This still one of the few soundtracks I think is one of the best music soundtracks, gaming soundtracks of all time. Anyway, on to the last game. Professor Layton and the Unbound Future, or The Lost Future, or En de Verloren Toekomst in Dutch, basically. Because this one is also in Dutch. This one I got recently, because it still has books in it. This game, masterfully crafted. It's one of the best, or maybe literally the best Professor Layton game of all time. I can't say this enough, but this is an absolutely good puzzle adventure game. It's absolutely worth spending so much time on this game. Even though this game is not that long, right? Every single Professor Layton game I showed, 10 hours. Or maybe 12 hours. This one is packed, jam-packed with different kind of things. I've said previously that if these games get remade, I wouldn't get them on like the system they are remade on. Simply because I love just being able to play them on the train. I am not playing my Switch 2 on the train. I am sorry. I'm not one of those people. The Switch 2 is a couch handheld. For me, it's a couch handheld. A game, you play the games while you watch something. It's not, for me, a traveling handheld. It's definitely not, because one, it doesn't fit in your pocket. You already need a bag. But the Nintendo DS Lite, you can just put in your pocket and voila, you can play it. And that's what I absolutely love. These are some games I'll definitely keep in my collection for the Nintendo DS Lite. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.